Thanks for staying with us. We're going to start with the nation. NNPCL, Dangote disagree on petrol price. Jail terrorists among 281 prisoners who bolted in Borno. Conversion of buses to CNG in Ibadan, Kaduna peps up. DSS didn't arrest Sowore. President back in Abuja after China and UK visits. And Edo 2024 presidency, NSA, flay DP's violence claim. Okay, which story are we starting with?
Headline. Okay, so according to the nation, and I like the breakdown of the report because I've been on the swear for some group of people. So they said this petrol that Dangote gave to NNPCL yesterday was a landmark one, and the document released showed that the NNPCL issued a letter of credit for over $120 million to cover an initial supply of 25 million liters. So we'll go do the maths. I'll do it eventually. Dangote, however, released 16.3 million liters of petrol to NNPC as opposed to the 25 million liters, leaving a deficit or a shortfall of 8.7 million liters demanded by the NNPC. Now, the refinery also released a total of 12,200 metric tons of petrol from tank number 3201D at its complex based in Lekki. And so we'll do the maths later and find out who is telling what. Both of them disagreed on the amount the petrol was sold per liter, but both of them agreed that this transaction was conducted in dollars, and so maybe their conversion is what is causing the confusion. But the chief communications officer of NNPC, Olufemi Soneye, said that petrol was sold to them at 898 naira per liter, above what they had even pegged petrol in the past weeks due to the scarcity. But Dangote said that this statement is misleading and mischievous. It's insinuating that 898 naira is what their liter of petrol is. He said it is not this, but they then didn't disclose what it is. Yeah. He said if it is not 898, then what is the price? Okay, that's Shone calling out NNPC, calling out Dangote that Dangote should release the price. He said they have issued letters of credit for the product and there's an invoice. And so Dangote should come and tell us the price. But Dangote, as a businessman, cannot come out to tell us now. So those are the facts existing at this time.
We'll discuss one of our hot topics today because we'd like to hear Nigerians. I mean, that's the question. What's the price? Another story in Nation?
Borno State. So the governor has expressed concern over the escape of some jail terrorists from the correctional service custodial center in Maiduguri. So I don't know if we remember during the flood, it was reported that some inmates were missing. At first, it was declared that 200 of them had gone missing, but as of this report, we have 281 inmates that have gone missing. So they said that during the flood, they were being evacuated, and upon the evacuation, they counted and realized that they had 281 inmates that are missing, but they're saying that they have all their details, their biometrics and everything, so they know who they are. And I'm hoping that this would mean putting their pictures up, and their names and everything. So if you know them, if they are neighbors of yours, if you've seen them somewhere, you're able to point them out, to the authorities. But the NCOS is saying that, that they're not concerned, but there are other reports that are saying that they were terrorists, but the NCOS is saying that we're not concerned for people's safety. Yeah. So hopefully that means they are able to get them immediately. So.
Okay, I have the story clear. I'm following the report that the politician Omoyele Sowore was arrested and then released. DSS said they never arrested Omoyele Sowore. The source, according to the reports in the Nation, said that Sowore was on their watch list. And he has been delisted. So what happened was that when he came in from the U.S., the Nigerian Immigration Service, NIS officials, called him. They had stopped him briefly and afterwards released him. But when Omoyele Sowore was going to post it on his Twitter, on his X page, he said, I had just arrived in Nigeria from the USA and at MMIA in Lagos. Upon reaching immigration, my passport was seized and they told me they had orders to detain me. So that was what he posted out. But the DSS said that never happened. He was stopped briefly and then eventually allowed to go. So I'm assuming because it's probably on their watch list. So when somebody, when a security official will see you, they're likely to call you first to be sure that there's nothing to hold you and then allow you to go. So maybe that's why you then interpreted it as it was detained.
Because there was a lot of, I saw the video and there was a lot of rancor outside the airport and people were banging the gates and a lot of it.
Okay, any other story in Nation? Okay, let's move on now to the Punch. Petrol price, Dangote NNPC differ as refineries supplies 16 million litres. How I was rescued from collapsed Edo building, says landlord's daughter. NIN-SIM, that's SIM linkage. Telcos begin disconnection as deadline ends. Labour Party, Abure sues INEC over caretaker ESCO. 2027, Wike's loyalists move against Fubara's second-term bid. And NCOS contacts Interpol over 281 Borno fleeing inmates. Okay, which story?
I have the NCOS contacts Interpol on the fleeing 281 Borno inmates. And this one says that the Nigerian Correctional Service on Sunday disclosed that about 281 inmates, just like Miriam has taken that news in another paper. And the NCOS spokesperson, Omar Abubakar, however, told The Punch that the agency had alerted the Nigerian Immigration Service, Nigerian Police Force, amongst other security agencies, to help recapture the fleeing inmates. Every security agency in the country has been notified and that they are on the alert to help track down the fleeing inmates wherever they may be. With the help, we will capture them and return them back to their custodial centers. And in this statement, the Nigerian Correctional Service also said that they observed the flooding currently being experienced in Maiduguri State, Borno State, and its environment. The unfortunate incident has left scars, bringing down the walls of the correctional facilities during the medium security custodial center in Maiduguri, as well as the staff quarters in the city. And that hands are being on deck to make sure that every security agency is aware and their photos are everywhere, so that once people begin to identify them, they can alert the authorities and they can get them back.
Okay, let's go on a very short break now. When we come back, we continue with our review. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.